Hi guys, Kieran here, and this is an acoustic guitar tutorial for the song Last Hope by Paramore. First off, you'll need a capo on the 1st fret. I know I've got mine on the 3rd, but my guitar's tuned a whole step down, so I need it on the 3rd to sound like it's on the 1st fret. But you guys will need it on the 1st, and it'll sound exactly like this. So this song uses 5 chords altogether. 4 chords, and it pretty much uses the same strum pattern throughout the whole song. So the 4 chords you need are an A, but it's technically an A5. So if you know how to play an A, you just take off the 2nd string of the 2nd fret, and that's your A5. The 2nd chord is an E major. 3rd chord is a C sharp. So when you're on the A, move up your pinky and 3rd fingers 1, 2, 3, 4 frets, and then put your 1st finger on the 5th string of the 4th fret. And then the 4th chord is a B, so you just move that whole shape down 2 frets. And with everything, you want the top 2 strings to ring. So A5, E major, C sharp, and B. So the strum pattern of this song is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So that whole strum pattern is one strum pattern. I'll put the chords and the strum pattern in the description, by the way, just in case you miss anything. So just jump straight into the verse of the song. So you start on an A for 2 times that strum pattern, and then you go to an E for 2 times the strum pattern, and then you go to the C sharp for 1 time, that's essentially 1.5 times the strum pattern, and then you go to this B for half times as the strum pattern, but I'll explain that in a minute, and then you go to the E major for 2 times the strum pattern. So with the A, it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And then you do the same for the E. And then when you get to the C sharp, it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So when you change to the B from the C sharp, you play the strum pattern once for the C sharp, and then you play down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then when you get to the down, that's where you change to the B, and you play down, up, down, up, down, down, up. But in the description I'll put a little / on where you change that B in the strum pattern. And then you go to the E for 2. And then you get to the pre-chorus, which is the same strum pattern and the same chord progression. So as you mentioned, for verse 1, that chord progression goes round once, and then for the pre-chorus it goes round once. But I'll play that now, just so you can get a sense of what it sounds like. I never know myself at all, thought I would be happy by now, but the more I try to push it, I realize gotta let go of control, gotta let it happen, gotta let it happen, gotta let it happen. And then you go into the chorus. Just a note on these E's, you can add your 3rd finger and pull hammer it on and then pull it off in between. So that'll sound like this. So the second time round, strumming pattern wise on that E, you hammer it on for the first down, up, down, up, for the first down, up, down, up, and then take it off for the next bit, and that'll be on the same position where you move to the B of the C sharp, so it'll be on that forward slash. So on the E's, you hammer on and then pull off where the slash is. And then you get into the chorus from the pre-chorus, and the chorus uses an A to C sharp to B, and then A, E, B. So I'll play that chorus now and then I'll explain it. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps going. So on that chorus, you're one time in the strumming pattern on the A, one time the strumming pattern on the C sharp, and then two times the strumming pattern on the B, and then one time strumming pattern on the A, one time on the E major, and then two times on the B. And for that, the first chorus, that progression just goes around just the once. And then you get to a little instrumental, which you can do if you want. It's basically just the verse chord progression, so you can play that just round once if you want to. And then you get into verse 2, which changes up the chords just ever so slightly, but it's the same strumming pattern. So instead of going A, E, C sharp, B, E, you just go back and forth between the A, E, and A and E. And that's just the same amount of time as the previous verse. And then after that verse 2, you go into the pre-chorus, which is the same as the previous pre-chorus, chord progression wise and strumming pattern wise. But I'll play verse 2 going into the pre-chorus, and then I'll stop just before the chorus. So the verse 2 just changes between A for 2, E for 2, A for 2, E for 2. So it'll sound like this. Every night I try my best to dream, tomorrow makes it better. Then I wake up to the cold reality, nothing has changed, but it will happen. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. And then you go into the next chorus, and that's the same as the previous chorus, it's just double in length. Then after that chorus you get to the bridge, which uses the verse chord progression, but you can sort of play it just a bit more stripped back. But I'll play it for you. So it's the verse chord progression times 2. But I'll play it for you now, just so you can get a sense, and I'll explain it a little bit more. But the sore of my wounds isn't burning anymore than it used to. It's not that I don't feel the pain, it's just I'm not afraid of hurting anymore. And the blood in these veins isn't pumping any less than it ever has. And that's the hope of the only thing I the chord progression actually, it's not the same as the verse. I made a mistake there. Instead of going A, E, C sharp, B, E, it's E, A, C sharp, B, E. So it's essentially the same, you're just flipping around the position of the A and the E. But like I say, they'll be in the description just in case I've made a mistake. But the bridge is E, A, C sharp, B, E, times 2. Okay, sorry about that, my phone just went, so I had to go answer it. But yeah, on the bridge it goes E, A, C sharp, B, E, and instead of changing halfway between the second strumming pattern on the C sharp, you just play one time on the strumming pattern on the C sharp and then one on the B, so they're exactly the same length, as opposed to in the verse where you'd go in 1.5 on the C sharp and then half on the B. So after that bridge you go into the pre-chorus and you play that 2 times in length as opposed to 1, and then you go to the last chorus, which plays the chorus 2 times in length, and then there's a little outro of A, E, B. You can just like play that 4 times, 2 times, just fade out with it basically as a little outro. But that's 1 time on the A, 1 time on the E, and then 2 times on the B. So after that bridge as well, on that last E, instead of going to the normal E, you can go up to this E. So the bit where it goes, and the blood in these veins isn't pumping any less than it ever has, and that's the hope I have, the only thing I know is keeping me alive. So after that B, you can go up to the 7th fret on your 1st finger on the 5th string, and then 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the 3rd string, yeah, and then pinky on the 9th fret of the 4th string. So if you're on that B, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets from the B. It's exactly the same as that E to that E, it's just a higher tone basically. But like I say, all the chord progressions and the strum pattern will be in the description, just in case you've missed anything. So yeah, I think I've covered everything there. If you want more of these videos, hit the subscribe button. Please feel free to comment in the comment section if you got any requests, and if you got any questions about the tutorial, and if you got any covers of the song, please feel free to link them in the comment section as well. And until next time, peace out.